fam, it's your boy Goshan, and today we're going to be talking about Black Adam. So, Black Adam the movie, really, like what they've been talking about in DC Fandome. They didn't really release too much new information there, but over these past few days they have, and even a couple weeks before that, they said some things, and it's just kind of bothered me because the whole movie kind of messes with all the continuity that's already messed up, but just keeps on compounding the problem. And here's a couple things, right? So I've heard The Rock talk about how, it's like an anti-hero and he deals out his own justice. And I'm like, okay. And I realized, like, that's what the New 52 is, like, doing now. Like, they made him as, like, an anti-hero, but, like, for a large part of his history, he wasn't. So most people who know the character, especially read the book, know him as just, like, strictly a Shazam villain, which is why it's weird that he's getting his own movie and not being introduced in a Shazam movie or the Shazam sequel, or maybe even have been his first villain, which kind of makes sense too, because it's really between Savannah and Shazam to be like, and Black Adam to be Shazam's first villain, but whatever, we have to move past that. But hearing the interpretation of the character makes me worried because the New 52 version, obviously, like they showed this concept art where it shows him being like a slave and stuff. And yeah, that's New 52 stuff. Got it? Like with him and Kondak being a slave and getting freed by Shazam and then killing his own nephew to get the power. We got it. But then the old continuity, the only reason why I'm bringing up the old continuity is because they also said that he's going to be fighting the Justice Society of America, which is in the old continuity when he was strictly like a villain trying to reform himself. Because so old continuity is he was actually the son of a pharaoh who then became like the champion of Egypt and then got corrupted by Shazam. When I say Shazam in this one, because at that time Shazam wasn't known as Shazam, he was known as Captain Marvel. Like the actual hero was known as Captain Marvel at the time, and Shazam was the wizard. So the wizard had a daughter, and that daughter corrupted Black Adam into doing some pretty messed up stuff, and then the wizard had to pretty much lock him away because he thought that, Black Adam just turned evil out of nowhere, not understanding that his daughter did some pretty crazy stuff to him. And when he came, I'll say, a whole bunch of years later, he was actually reincarnated as some guy named Theo Adam, and Theo Adam actually killed Billy Batson's parents, which is, that's how they kind of connect over the years. So it's like the reincarnated form of Black Adam kills Billy Batson's parents, makes him an orphan. That orphan then gets the Captain Marvel or Shazam powers, and then when Black Adam actually comes back from him also saying the magic words, they wind up fighting to get like full control over the power. That's the original story, and he actually fights the Justice Society of America at some point, and then he even joins them to help them fight like a Thanagarian demon at some point. Like just a lot of crazy stuff that happened at that, like in the old continuity, and even the new one is kind of weird too. Either way, they're combining the two, like the slave thing and the Justice Society. Those are two different continuities. So now I'm just like, what are we doing? What are we doing exactly? I'm not sure. But also, if he's fighting the Justice Society of America, and we know that the Shazam story, like the movie, takes place in the same vein as Justice League, Batman vs. Superman, how? Because remember, in that universe, the first superhumans they saw were the Kryptonians and Man of Steel. No one had seen anything like that. And then Lex Luthor was the one who saw the other metahumans, Aquaman and Cyborg and all that. He's the only one that had that. But if he's fighting Justice Society of America, which takes place before all this stuff, technically it might take place before Wonder Woman 1984, then doesn't it say that all that's kind of BS? Because now it's like, oh, there were superhumans, because in Justice Society of America, Flash was there too. Like Jay Garrick Flash. So I'm just confused at what direction they're going in and where does this actually take place. That's where it's mind-boggling to me. Like he looks cool in the concept art as Black Adam, but what's happening is if he's a hero, then what pits him against Shazam later? Like if the whole him killing his parents didn't happen, and you're making it so that he gets his powers before Billy Batson even gets his power. Like I don't understand. I don't understand. Right? Because remember, in the Shazam movie, they're talking about Black Adam in past tense, as in he's not even around anymore. But it's just confusing. It's the whole continuity thing that this whole movie kind of brings about, and it's driving me crazy. Like, it kind of shouldn't exist. He kind of should have just introduced himself in either the first Shazam movie or the Shazam 2 movie. I'm not sure why this. I get it. The Rock. I get it. You want to use his face to sell like the whole movie, and I get the reason why, but it's not really doing continuity a favor. But yeah, that's just me. Let me know if you're like, oh, you're reading the comics too much, this is going to be its own thing, or you're like, yeah, DC, yeah, I don't know why you're expecting DC to follow continuity. They haven't followed continuity this entire time, even within their comics, which I think they're paying the price for right now. So yes, let me know, comment below what you think, and remember, enter the nerd.